Hey everyone, my name is Casey. I'm here today to talk to you about the use of props in your online classroom. Props are so important and can really enhance the lesson for your students, but you don't want to spend a lot of money on them. So here are some ideas that will cost you nothing. Free ideas, free props. Time to look around your house and go on a scavenger hunt, but I'm here to give you some ideas. Props for your online classroom don't have to be complicated. In fact, look around your house and find everyday objects that you can repurpose. Here's a few examples of what I mean. I have this packet of highlighters. Now, I can use these to draw my own props on a piece of printer paper, and that will cost me nothing. In addition, these markers double for any lesson that I do on color, on words like same or different, right? So I didn't have to go out and buy these. I already had them at my house, and I can use them for multiple lessons. Another idea is when you're teaching shapes, look for things in your house that already have a shape. So my sticky notes are a perfect square. So this would work for square. I can also use this to teach the color yellow. An old candle lid works perfectly for a circle. An old stuffed animal from maybe one of your kids could work, but what if you don't have kids? Use something you do have. Everyone has an old sock that you can't find the match to. I know because I have tons of them. I took an old sock, I repurposed it into a ridiculous puppet, but it doesn't matter because I can use this puppet for conversation and different things. Again, colors, emotions, and it can talk to the kids. And it doesn't matter that that's an old sock. They actually find it pretty hilarious. Think about things that you have in your kitchen, like a paper plate. I made a happy and a sad face to talk about feelings with my students. I also use these when I'm trying to build rapport and ask them how they're doing. Do you feel happy? All right, so here you go. Food props are perfect. I use them all the time to ask students what foods they like to eat. We talk about color, shape, taste, all sorts of things, and you probably already have these right in your kitchen. Another thing that's in your kitchen likely is a box of cereal. Now, an idea that I had for this is to cut out the little characters off the cereal box. You can use them for rewards, you can use them for lessons. If you're not the best artist, you can trace the cute little character and cut out on a piece of paper and use it too. So you don't have to come up with something and reinvent it. Just use something that you already have when you're done using it. Cut it out of the box. The kitchen isn't the only place that you can find useful props that you already have lying around. For example, I have this garden flag that I put up during holidays in my front yard. Now, I can use this to talk about things that are specific to the way we pronounce something in America. I can tell students that this is where I'm from. We can compare and contrast their country to my country. To help students understand different concepts, I often compare and contrast items. For example, if I'm teaching big and small, not only do I want to do the motion with my hands, but I might show them two objects that I already have in my house that are both big and small. For example, here's a big toothbrush and a small toothbrush. This is my travel toothbrush. Here's a brand new normal size one, right? But putting them next to each other, they can see that one is much bigger than the other, right? Same thing. Here's a sock, my size sock, and here's one of my kids' socks. Big, small, right? And think about that for your students. What are some ways that you could help them understand things like wide and narrow? Do you have something in your house that is wide and something that is narrow that you can show that's just an everyday object but will get the concept across more clearly? Most importantly, remember to have fun with your students in the classroom. It's not about how much money you spend on a beautiful background or beautiful props. It's about the energy that you bring to the classroom. You've got this. Have fun. See you soon.